All right, call the meeting to order. Jeremy, we want to do roll call of members? It's 12:04.
Leeper, Bradford, Stats,
Here.
Decker,
Here.
Eaton,
Here.
Hannaford.
Here. All right. Approval of the minutes of June 10th, 2025. Okay. Regular meeting, you can see the minutes there. If you look through those, if you have any changes, I'll entertain a motion for that. Otherwise, I'll entertain a motion to approve, accept as presented.
Make a motion to approve the minutes of June 10th, 2025 regular meeting.
Perfect. Second. All right, moved and seconded. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. We don't need to do roll call and everything. That'd be helpful. Approval of financials to August 31st, 2025. Is there anything, Jeremy, we need to be highlighted, or does anybody?
Well, this is the end of our fiscal year, as you all should remember that we are September 1st to August 31st. With that said, just some things that don't carry over, and I'll explain why. The pledges that we received the second half of this year,
Okay.
calendar year-wise, we don't transfer to our account till the end of December. The main purpose for that, for those who don't know, is the account, the Woods County Industrial Development Authority, their account receives interest. So we might as well build interest while we can, and that's what we do. And so we try to twice a year we'll transfer it over. When the pledging, which is what I'm about to start doing for this upcoming 25-26 budget, when I start doing that, that's when we kind of like to take the old and put it into our account. But while we can build interest on it, it may be only $30 here and there, but that adds up, and that's something extra that we can put towards something else, which is in conversation in today's agenda, something else that we could possibly use it for. Other than that, everything is pretty good where we are.
Okay, great. Does anybody have any questions, any changes? Otherwise, entertain a motion to approve the financials as presented.
Make a motion to approve them as presented.
Okay, second.
Second.
Properly moved and seconded. I would say there's any discussion, but there should be. So, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Okay, item number 5, approval of meeting dates for the 2026 calendar year. Jeremy, is there anything we need to be aware of?
So, originally, we generally pick the second Tuesday of every quarter, the last month of each quarter. This morning, the Industrial Development Authority requested to change March 10th to March 3rd, and requested to change June 9th to May 26th. I find it easier to have both of the same day. Just works well. If you are all fine with that change, I have a new one
Okay.
that's here for...
And those changes were March 9th?
So it would be from March 10th would be changed to March 3rd,
Oh, March 3rd.
which would be the first Tuesday of March.
Okay.
The June 9th was changed to May 26th. That's
What
due to
was
the
that?
harvest for the purpose. Bob Baker wanted that, and they all were fine. And Brody unfortunately wasn't able to make the morning meeting, but they felt Brody would also be happy not to have a June meeting if at all possible.
Just have to predict harvest that well. We get a dry spring.
So
Hit.
I guess my only question about that is, what does that do to Jeremy's, is it the June meeting when we
Yeah.
renewal.
Yeah.
As long as it's before June 30th for us fiscally, we're fine. I mean, it'll work. We're the fiscal agent for this, just so you know. But this, we didn't introduce him. It's not really proper to do right now, but this is Damian Starks.
Yeah.
Damian is county commissioner, right?
Soon.
Or, okay, soon to be.
Find out, see.
All righty, I don't want to count the chickens before they hatch, but anyway, welcome. We're glad to have you.
Thank you.
So, our school fiscal years run until June 30. And so for us, managing it anytime before June 30 is good for us. The closer, I mean, really, earlier is better for actually anyone, honestly. As long as that's okay with everybody.
The only other thing to point out is May 26th is the day after Memorial Day. So that's the only other.
Okay.
So everyone won't forget.
Yeah, that's
Put it on your calendars.
good
So
possibility.
that is May 26th.
Also as a reminder, yeah. And if you prefer to keep it the way it was, that's fine too. There'll just be, for two of them, there'll be a gap.
So what's the December meeting date?
December is December, well, you mean this one coming up? Let me look at that. It's the second Tuesday. I think that's like,
Well, I guess I could look at it. Sorry.
I think.
What do you
No,
look
it's
for?
fine. I was like,
The next date?
The next date is.
Nice.
So it'd be December 9th,
Yes,
March 3rd, May 26th, and then
September 8th, December 8th. was the name of
September
this.
8th. Okay. Is that gonna mess you up on your record keeping, anything like that?
No, I mean, I think when we have it in place, that's perfectly fine. I think it's easier to have them the same day because
I
usually
understand that,
if the
yeah.
industrial authority
Yeah.
has something to say, I can share it with you right
Right.
away. And so,
And it won't mess up auditing or anything?
no,
Okay.
no.
Yeah,
We just have to have it turned into Shelley by the beginning of December. And so
okay.
since they made that change, I thought it'd be nice to just keep them all.
I'll
the
make
same.
a motion to approve the schedule for 2026 with the two changes in March and May.
okay.
Second.
Second. It's been moved and seconded to approve the amended schedule that Jeremy presented with changes for March and the May date. Is there any discussion? All right. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Okay. Item number 6, discussion, possible action regarding goals, objectives for FY 25-26, beginning September 1, 2025. Jeremy, talk to us about that.
Well, right now, the main focus of what we've got going on is just a continuation of what we do with business consultation for any individuals who want it. Revolving loan fund is out there still, so working with that. AVARD, Rail Park, and the off-road prep funds that are there. We are now at the construction point of this. I do there's a weekly reporting that I do and a monthly reporting that I'm doing, as well as submissions of the invoices that come in. So I'm point of contact that handles a lot of that, everything except the actual financial part. So whenever funds are received, that goes to AVAR's account, someone else handles that portion of distributing the checks to the individuals. That's probably going to ramp up a lot more with the construction that's going through, so a lot more time. We've got monthly meetings that are scheduled with AVARD. There's the regular meetings, there's monthly meetings that will be with the engineers themselves. And then I have what has so far been a weekly meeting with the Department of Commerce and getting what they need. And OMES may end up being a part of that coming soon. So I'll be working on that. I've been working and continue to hopefully get a beautification project going in Freedom. We've applied for some grants, so we'll do some continuing to hopefully get something going there. And I've actually talked to a couple of businesses that said they will contribute some fundraising for that part as well. And then of course we'll have the Lieutenant Governor material, and we're updating as well as the website to maybe start to incorporate them on there, because this property should be available, ready by 2026, the end of 2026.
Okay.
So we'd like to promote them right now.
Yes.
Got some housing information of what, that might be something you'd be interested in. Got it this morning, actually, of what the capability in recruitment of business. So if we wanted to recruit a business of manufacturing, we could go after ones that are 50 employee potential, 50 jobs or less. Anything over that would probably not be a reality here for our area and the circumference of what would be people willing to drive in drive time. So other than that, I've talked a little bit with Bob and maybe exploring aerospace a little bit more. So that's something that could be a new part in the 25-26. The rest is just continuing with what we're doing now, and anything that you all suggest or throw my way, I'm always open to looking at it and trying to see what we can do there.
When you're doing those grants, are you doing it for each community or at the same time, or is it just picking one as?
What I do is, if I get a grant and it's something that could qualify for all three communities, all three community heads, they get it. So the mayors, like when Susan was mayor, I would send it to her. When they reach out and they come back to me and say, hey, we were interested in this, and then we would go ahead and we start tackling it that way. For Freedom, it was originally started with the T-Mobile grant, and they said, what's something we can do here? So we had to sit down, we had a kind of a strategic planning session ourselves, and just from what I had seen with my time with Main Street, and I said, well, you have a wonderful downtown look, but nobody looks that way, so we need to start getting some sort of wayfinding, some sort of signage. And then it developed into beautification. They said we'd love to have a playground. Our playground looks terrible. And we went on to even a community garden to where what was the tennis courts. And so I had created their whole packet. And if you want to see it, we have it of what the suggestions, what we want to do, and what the pricing, estimated pricing is. And we actually had gone to a couple of businesses, one being real close to them, dealing with salt, who said that they would be interested in contributing to that. So as we build it, we also may have an opportunity at a match situation. So we're trying to, but also I'm putting it into their hands as well, to where I'm not just taking the whole project on myself, that, because it's their community, they're the ones who need to put a little bit of what they feel needs to be there. So we're working towards getting that done. But whenever a grant does come, if it's a business, I think like American Express, Kayla in Winnetka, she was able to get the grant for her personal business. I'll send it to the businesses themselves, but I send it to the mayors, or I send it to the city managers and the chambers and let them know, hey, this is out there, this exists. Then if you need my help, I will be happy to do that. And then, of course, we have our revolving loan funds, which we have just right before this meeting signed third application, so it's finalized. So there'll be 3 businesses that are out there that are receiving funding, and the previous 2 funds have started coming back in. So, we're getting a little bit that's there, but if somebody was to come along right now and they wanted a new air conditioner for their building, we would have the funds to support that. We also have about $16,000 left of the initial what we had to commit, and we do have an extension with USDA to use up that additional $16,000. So if you know a business existing or someone looking to do a new business, we do have that $16,000, and of course the revolving will just start year from now, you'll really see a lot more of that coming back to where if it's a bigger amount that someone's wanting to borrow, then great, right? You know, at the beginning, when you start these revolving loan funds, there's probably going to be a few thousand that somebody could borrow for like an air conditioning or like a heater or a facade. But there is a facade grant that like Alva has, so Winoka doesn't have one, but Alva does. So we'll try to steer them like, you know, that actually exists for you if you're in Alva, but not Winoka. They may need a loan. And these are loans. They are low interest loans below, I believe 5.5% is the highest at our cap of what we have, but 3.5% is the lowest of what we have. And 6 years is the longest term, with 3 years being the shortest of the 3 that we have right now. So.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jeremy. I don't believe that really requires any action, so let's move to number 7, which is, this will take action, but it's going to be the approval of a budget projected for 25-26. Jeremy, again?
Yeah, it is in your packet. You know, it's hard for us as a committee to do a budget when we don't have the funds yet. We just really are more reliable on, well, here it is. It's the one that looks like this if you tap.
Oh, okay.
The part that I often just like to point out, some of these, the numbers are pretty much about the same of what we had. I did decrease the bank portion a little bit because I am not sure what Dream First is going to be. Bank Central had gone down lower as far as that had happened. We could see a great increase. It could remain the same of what the contribution is, or it could go away. So I like to kind of do these budgets and look at them at the lower end and be happy if we have the increase. So I did lower that a portion. Everything else, we had a steady increase every single year of funds, which is great, and that's also good because we've had steady increase in expenses on things such as our website host and you know, things that just, unfortunately, things cost more these days. But you'll see that I do my best to balance everything out there.
Okay.
I thought with the landline, didn't we take that out a year or 2 ago, the landline?
One of the numbers,
Oh,
but
one of the
it's
numbers.
part of the whole tech center's
Okay.
system, so,
I know we did something.
yeah, we got rid of one of them.
Yeah, one line was removed. The
Fax, didn't we get rid of the fax or
no,
something
but
too?
there was something that was a line, and it is it's something that is used for our cells and Freedom West as well. So that number's tied to that.
So, Jeremy, Eaton,
Yeah.
what can we do to improve cell phone access in the incubator hallway? Is there something that was county economic development? Can we get a booster or something? I mean, it's impossible.
I don't know, move to the college.
We have to go outside.
I know. We just like in here. It's different in here because it's tornado shelter, so it's concrete above us. But I know they've tried some things. I'll talk to Greg again and see. I mean,
I'm
we
willing,
just have spotty, and it depends on which provider you have too.
I'm willing to kick in some
Like, who do
money
you have?
to, I'm AT&T.
Okay, like I got Verizon, it works fine. in the hall, that hall. I don't know,
I'm
it's
not gonna
weird.
change my phone just to, but if we can get a booster or something.
Well, that's okay. I'm not gonna change my building either,
Right,
so
well, I
we're
know,
gonna
but
try to do as much as we can.
If we could do a booster, I'm willing to.
Okay, well, I'll talk to Greg. He would know more. We're actually getting some quotes on the intercom system right now, so maybe those people would know some also. So they're supposed to be coming here tomorrow on that quote, to like look at our intercom, so maybe I can pick their brain while they're here.
Yeah, I
Cost
mean,
us
Jeremy, it's not just me, it's Jeremy and I both. People call our cell phones and we have to go outside to talk to them. And, I mean, it's worse. I don't know why, but ever since they painted, it's like impossible. I know,
That's weird.
it is weird, yeah.
Maybe they
So,
Faraday cage and paint. I don't know. That's weird.
I don't-
Okay, well, I'll do my best, Kate.
Okay,
I will look at it and I'll get with Greg,
okay,
also our IT director.
all right.
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion to approve the fiscal budget for FY '26.
Okay. Second?
Second,
All right. Moved and seconded. Any discussion? Proceed to vote. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
all right.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Okay. Item number 8, discussion, possible action for David Hamill's replacement on the Wood County Economic Development Committee. Okay. Jeremy, I'll kind of let you take the lead on this, but I think we got an idea where we're kind of going, maybe?
Well, we invited the county commissioners to send somebody here, and I'm not sure.
They sent us a sacrificial, a volunteer.
Shane wanted to be here today, but had some stuff come up, couldn't make it, and he asked me to sit in for him.
Well, and we just, obviously, the spot has always been there and available to county commissioners. So Randy McMurphy before, David was the one who had it, and then, of course, we want that as an opportunity. And I don't know, the likelihood for my guess would be because of the day, this exact day. It may be something that's tabled until December.
Gotcha.
Okay. But from my understanding, as part of the hazing, you would get the honor of that particular position.
I think we're hoping so.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
But anyway, we also wanted to let you see what it is that we work on and what we do. And of course, it's good that you came the one that's really our first fiscal year. We meet quarterly, but I submit a monthly report, and anything that has questions, or like even Bo, he sent me something this morning, we'll take a look at things. If Bo asks me, hey, did you find out a little bit more about something, we'll do that. And then we are good about sharing anything that we find, so kind of gives you an idea. Always open door, and I think the committee itself works well. They're active, but it doesn't take a lot of their time away.
Well, I appreciate y'all letting me sit in and.
Of course.
listen to that.
And the county commissioners are one of the bigger players involved in contributions and, funding. And so we definitely want that input. And so
Thank you.
we'll, so thank you, welcome. And I guess I'll entertain a motion to table this.
Make a motion to table until our next
Okay,
meeting.
Second,
okay, then moved and seconded to table item number 8, which is for David Hamill's replacement on Woods County Economic Development Committee. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Okay, motion carries. Unanimous. Item 9, update discussion, possible action regarding the website host, the website designer, and the website content. I think Jeremy shared a little bit of information with us, but Jeremy, could you fill us all in on where we're at?
Well, we've been really lucky to get Boost Media, which is Amanda Wheeler out of Woodward. She's actually a Northwestern Oklahoma State University alumni, and she has done a great job, and she has done it at $180 a month, which is extremely good. It's a very low price.
Does that include the hosting, or is that just her?
No,
That's just her.
Her and the web development, what we create content, and, met with her yesterday, we had a good long day of things. I asked her, as we were doing this, just kind of give me a recap, and I have a one-page here, an email that I can send to all of you of what, she did the previous year, but definitely helps out, quite a bit. She's willing to continue for $180 a month. She likes to do the month-to-month, just because this is a side business that she does. This is not her overall. She has many clients, but I think she likes that freedom of, in case they decide to get up and move or something, not that this is the type of business that would be.
I was gonna say, that would probably work for
remotely,
me.
but you never know, or something happens. So.
Are you satisfied with what we're getting?
Yes, I am, and she does a good job with working with me and putting time aside. We had a little bit of an issue with the previous one who was, don't get me wrong, good, but also in the middle of other things, and Kay also was trying to get her to do some work for her, and it just wasn't happening as quickly as we'd like. Amanda is quick, so her going well. Marketing Alliance is the one who is our host. Jeremy Eaton's aware that originally they threw us we pay $700 annually for the hosting. They threw a $3,000 annual bill at us because of all these new features that they would have. At that time, I informed them that we were going to be looking elsewhere. And they, last week, was it, I believe, Jeremy, where they threw, we can
Yeah.
actually for you,
Yes.
seeing what your needs are to $1,250. So they dropped it down from $3,000 to $1,250, but that's still a $550 increase. I'm happy to look for something cheaper, but they do have some new features. I'm not really quite sure. Their support team is fantastic. Really like the guy out of Florida. They are, but he's really good, and I would like to continue working with him to the point where the $550 would be worth trying it for a year. But I think moving forward, we may see that. I think it's a new president, and he's just kind of, but he says with the whole AI aspect of everything, and all this new that's going on, you could tell that the email was just a national commercial blanket email sent to every single person who was either their big dogs or even the low ones, and so that's where we're at there. I would say we have the funding to deal with the $550 increase, but not much more than something like that to allow us to also do other opportunities, which one will be coming up in this agenda. In fact, I think it is next, yeah.
You feel like that's the best course of action, is to do the $550 for now? I mean, the increase in.
I say this 1 year, we give a try to see what this new technology is that they're claiming, and
And just doing the math, that's basically what our budget for expenses will be for new fiscal year.
Yeah, you built it in already?
yeah,
Yeah.
I did.
Okay. So,
Maybe in the
Maybe.
meantime, Jeremy, you could be
yeah.
looking around.
I'm already,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, we can go with things like Wix, and we could go with, those sort of things. But again, I think the technical support that Marketing Alliance offers, I haven't witnessed Wix and what they're,
I wouldn't do that.
yeah, so those are the ones where you kind of get what you pay for.
Yeah.
And
And what is the name of this?
Marketing Alliance is
Marketing
is,
Alliance.
the one.
Okay.
I
All
had
right.
also, when I was at the SEDC conference, there was another one who used to be the salesperson for Marketing Alliance, and he was with a different group,
Mhm.
but he ain't got me any information reached out, but I think the one year of trying this would be good.
Okay. All right. Probably a couple motions here.
Yes.
Let's say the first one is entertain a motion to approve our month-to-month agreement for website design with Boost Media.
Yes.
Okay.
Make a motion that we approve
Okay.
Boost Media.
Is there a second?
Second.
All right, moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. All those opposed, same sign.
Was that Jack who seconded?
Yeah.
I did, yes, sir.
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. The second item on that would be vote to approve or disapprove continuing contract with Marketing Alliance with an increase of $550 annually for this year. Is that correct, Jeremy?
That's correct.
Okay.
I make a motion that we approve it for $550 increase this year.
For this fiscal year?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Do I have a second?
Jack Stats, second.
Okay. Moved and seconded. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion unanimously carries. Discussion, okay, item 10. Discussion possible action for being a sponsor for the Launch Local Business Model Competition that Northwest Tech Foundation is hosting, which the foundation is separate from us, just so you know. It's a 501c3. So,
I think it's a great idea.
yeah, I thought it was a great idea for the business, but Jeremy, you want to tell us about it? Because you probably know more than I do, honestly.
Well, yeah, and Haley, I believe she's teaching that class.
She's teaching a business 101 class right now, yeah, a free
Right,
class.
So she had approached me about this business model competition. Basically, it's going to be a submission of a business plan and what they would like to do if they were funded or to win this opportunity of prize money. The prize money, the minimum is $10,000, but she's hoping to get more. That's $10,000 in cash prizes, so I believe $5,000. I'm not 100% on this, so don't quote me. But I believe roughly like the $5,000 goes to the first place, and they would get to do what it is that they were stating for their business. It's one thing, I mean, what we are is economic development, and it boosts the opportunity for businesses to improve themselves. So it's great to have that. The judges, from my understanding, are going to be not local. They're going to be out of the other communities, not even, from my understanding, not even within the vicinity. So it'll be a fair judging system, and the businesses will have the opportunity to pitch their idea to these particular judges. And by the October 27th, which is the Northwest Oklahoma Small Business Conference that will be taking place here at the Technology Center, the winners will be announced. Part of it, not that we need any sort of advertising ourselves, but we will be listed as partners and will be on the promotion pieces that are there. I've offered my services as well as part of perhaps in-kind opportunity, but they need funding to do the cash prize, the awards, and
How much do you recommend?
well,
Or are they asking?
I had asked what they were hoping for, and the hope was at 1,000 that we would be willing to do. For what we had the previous fiscal year, we have funds that could cover up to that. I just kind of want to leave what I know. There's a
tie into Woods County?
Yeah, from what I had asked, she said that it is Woods County type businesses, although she had talked about the possibility of expansion to the Cherokee area in Alfalfa. So, but from my understanding, as of right now, it's Woods County.
All right. I guess we don't really have a motion, but let's just do this backwards. But is there any discussion about this? Does anybody have anything they'd like to think that's good, too much, not enough,
It's
whatever?
a good idea, I really,
Right.
the expansion, I mean, I think it needs to be for Woods County if we're gonna.
Well, we can earmark that and
Yeah.
say it's conditional on that
Yeah.
if you want. So, you want to make it,
If the person, I mean, however they distribute the money, it goes to the Woods County person.
yeah. So basically, okay, so entertain a motion to donate $1,000 from the
I
Woods
guess-
County Economic Development.
I'm thinking how we would be to, we are a partner or
Okay,
a
so-
sponsor, because on her thing, she says, thanks to the support of local sponsors and partners.
So
Um,
entertain a motion to partner
I think-
with the business launch competition for $1,000, conditional upon it being a Woods County recipient, correct?
And the
I
business
don't
would
know if we
be
can
located.
do that, could we, if basically, if it's her deal?
I have no idea.
I mean, I'm not.
Does
sure-
it specify Woods County on there?
I'm not sure we could do that.
Well, because she's teaching right now, or otherwise, I said I could get her. I mean, do you know for sure or no?
Yeah,
Because if we table it, it'll be over before we
right,
get back
it'd be
together.
over.
So,
I'm pretty sure that it was solely Woods County, but she had made mention of, here, eligible participation, here it says it right. Launch Local is open to aspiring entrepreneurs and early stage business owners in Woods County who are looking to start, grow, and pivot a
Okay.
business.
well,
So,
it sounds like it's defined and good, okay.
yeah, I mean, that's.
So, I guess we entertain a motion to
And she
partner with the business launch.
She might have stated it as the next time around of branching out.
Oh, I don't know, that is in writing,
But
so that's
yeah,
good.
this is
Okay.
already.
So entertain a motion to partner with the business launch local competition for Woods County for $1,000. Fair? Anybody have a motion?
So moved.
All right, second.
Second.
Moved and seconded that we partner with the Launch Local Northwest Technology Foundation event or activity, business competition with Haley Reagan and the Northwest Tech Foundation for $1,000. Any discussion? All right.
I think this is similar to what Autry does.
It is, that's where the idea came
Exactly
from.
right. I do think
Um,
it'll be-
Since this is money, Jeremy, well, the other one was money too, but I don't know, let's take a roll call vote.
Okay,
What do you think?
yeah, so. Lieber,
Yes.
Bradford,
Yes.
Stat,
Yes.
Decker,
Yes.
Eaton,
Yes.
Hannaford.
Yes.
All right, great. Item 11, update discussion possible action regarding funding and location for the donor appreciation mixer. Looks like kind of tentatively at the brewery, November 18th. But anyway, Jeremy, you want to tell us what you've got?
So really, this is more of the update part of that, but we always keep this little discussion and possible action. I confirmed with, Cody, and it will be at the brewery on November 18th. Same deal we had last year. I'll start, doing that advertising, probably more in the October range, maybe about a month and a half before it happens, and just continually do it. I think the same as last time too, the food and beverage tour opportunity if people want it. I was thinking that everybody is there, if anybody has anything they want to add or any suggestions.
Okay, that is November. All right. Is there anything that needs any action, Jeremy? You don't need,
No.
that this should just update, okay?
We did all the
We already approved it all,
approval
right?
last time.
Okay, perfect. So, no changes in the plan, so we don't need any action item on that one. Item number 12, Jeremy, the WCIDA update.
Gave you, of course, the meetings, the change there, but, revolving loan fund, we have that new.
That's okay. Well, they'll be happy to see you. They'll be excited. So what was that, Jeremy? I'm sorry.
I'm just writing these out.
Oh, okay.
Revolving loan fund, I've already told you about that. Was able to get Orange Rock. They renewed, so
Okay.
they'll be able to go for another year. Actually, yeah, they'll be there.
Okay.
The beautification project, told you about that. And America's Oasis actually working on a strategic plan for them on a particular project. So we're looking to do something there, as well as they're moving and asking for some advice on Main Street, which is, I think, Susan, you're still with the Main Street part of that.
No, yes.
Yeah, okay. So, and then the other thing is working on fundraising and pledging for our group. Doing mix of Avon. Yeah, I pretty much touched all of them, and also touched them in the monthly email reports. So
Okay. Perfect.
nothing new in today's meeting
Okay.
to report.
Okay.
And I pretty much bled into
13.
number 13.
I was gonna say, is there anything else you wanna add?
That's pretty much everything.
Okay. Perfect. Item 14, new business. Needs to be any matter not known about or could have been or seen before the time of the posting. Jeremy, do we have any new business?
No.
Does any member have any new business? Okay.
I'd like to make a couple of announcements.
Okay, perfect. Item 15, announcements. Kate, take it away.
The arena is supposed to be, Bo, you might know more about the arena. Are we moving it into a completion, looking at February still?
We're hoping, we're saying February, we're hoping possibly January, but
Okay.
February I think is pretty safe.
There's going to be 2 big conferences. I've already got the arena booked for those. May is the Southern Plains Grasslands Summit, and that will bring in anywhere from, I'm just estimating, 300 to 600 people
That's
from
awesome.
all over the Southern Plains. It'll be a 3-day conference. And so hotels, eateries, everything will be involved.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. It's coming out of the NRCS Great Plains Grasslands Initiative program that was started a couple of years ago, and the Northern Plains states have all had their summits. We're the last. So Oklahoma and Kansas are together, and everybody's excited that this is going to be here because it's close enough to Kansas that folks can easily participate. So we're looking at May 27th through the 29th. So after Labor Day, but again before harvest, like we can predict that. And then the second big conference is the Great Plains Fire Science Association, which is prescribed burning. They put on a big conference throughout the Great Plains. They move it around every year, and they were excited to be able to come here and at the arena. And it will be August 4th, 5th, and 6th of
Okay.
2026. And
Awesome.
again, that will probably bring in anywhere from 200 to 400 people. Fire is a big thing in the Great Plains states as a means of controlling woody species encroachment and improve soil health, water resources, etc. So it's a big thing and it's growing, and this is something that I think Alva probably could hang its hat on if it will put on a good show this time. This could grow big, and I'd like to see that happen. So the Southern Plains Grasslands Summit is another thing that probably could become an annual event and bring in people to the community. So we have our sponsoring entities, but Woods County Economic Development will need to be a player.
Oh, yeah, that's great. Might not be anything to say, but how goes the search for director / whatever manager?
We're having a meeting this week.
Great, great. Definitely prayers for that we get the right person, because
Yes.
that'll be a linchpin in the whole deal too.
Yes.
Awesome. Any other announcements anybody has? Jeremy, anything? All in, all done? Okay. All right. Item 16, motion to adjourn.
So,
So
second.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? All right. Proceed to vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Okay, motion, meeting adjourned.